Okay, so we're headed into Week 17 next week, and you know what? We still have 2 playoff spots up for grabs, 1 in each conference, so there's a lot to still be decided. That's good.
Please don't start with where I think you're going to start with. Please don't do it.
NFC East. So Dallas fans want to know, okay, well, let's just blame it on the redheaded guy, Jason Garrett.
Blame it on Jason Garrett. You know, it's funny. First of all, I don't even know why we get excited with 7-7 teams going against each other. That's horrible. They shouldn't even let them in the playoffs when you barely won as many games as you lost in the NFL. Another deserving team is more deserving to go than them. Both of these teams, they're horrible. And they played against one another. And you got the Dallas Cowboys doing what they continuously have done. That's underachieved.
Okay, yeah, should they be better? So is this on?
Yeah.
Is it on the coaching staff?
But that ain't on the coaching staff.
So who's it on?
I've never been one to blame a coach, man. It devastated me when Marion Campbell got fired when I was with the Falcons my rookie year. I don't like that. It had nothing to do with Marion Campbell or the coaching staff calling the plays. It was us. We were hot garbage. Whoever assembled the talent, got the talent in there, point the finger at them, man.
So this is the front office's fault?
Sooner or later, these guys got to make plays. That ball got to be on the money. We show clips of we dropping balls. I don't know when the last time there's been an interception on the Darren defensive side of the ball. They covered no one. I don't think they even got close to Wentz all night. Did they even get a sack? Did they even get a pressure? One sack? Mm-hmm. That was a mistake, I guarantee you. It's the players, man. Forget the coaches. It's the players. Statistically, I'm just looking at these stats of offensively and defensively. These guys are in the top darn 10 in offense, in the first 11 in defense, and you still are garbage? That don't even make sense.
So what are you going to do? Change half the team? I mean, Dak, his contract's up at the end of the year. We all think that he's played very well this year, right?
Yep.
He should be back. Zeke's one of the top 3 running backs in the league. The offensive line, although it's got a little
offensive line is shaky. They're shaky.
I don't know if it's shaky.
Okay,
compared
how
to
is
the
it not
rest of the
shaky?
league.
How many yards did Zeke get today? Not 100, not near 100.
No, less than 50. And
less than 50 yards, and you got
Eagles.
3 guys going to the Pro Bowl. Either the Pro Bowl is rigged or these guys ain't what they used to be. Which one is it? You got to pick one. You got to pick one. These guys aren't what they used to be, man.
All right.
You got 3rd and 1, and you trying to throw a darn ball in the flats to Amari Cooper? Man, come on. They're supposed to be downhill running. You got one of the best backs in the game. That's what I thought. That's what they said.
All right.
Run the ball.
Let's give a little bit of credit to the Philadelphia Eagles, who have 10 players. Listen, this team's been undermanned all year. And then they were missing their right tackle, Lane Johnson.
What?
I know what you wanted to say about the 12.
See, what you're going to say, you think I'm going to say something about the 12 who was just badgering me all over social about how good they were and how they play such a role in their team's performance. The same team that has lost, 3 prior games at home.
This was 3.
3 games at home, and you think you're making a difference? Man, please. And second of all, you're not really the 12. You stole that from Texas A&M. I would sue you. I would sue you if I were them. They did. They're not original 12. They stole the darn name from a college.
Can we talk about the Seahawks playoff aspirations?
I love me some Russell Wilson.
Okay, here's the problem. So Chris
the
Carson.
defense is horrible.
Chris Carson, though, has had a phenomenal year. The running back.
Yes, he has.
It sounds like he's out for the season with a bad hip.
Next man up.
C.J. Prosise, he was going to be the next man up. Sounds like he is out the year.
Next man
up. We know
up.
that Rashard Penny was already out the year. He was being a complimentary back. So now they're in deep trouble.
Not really. Let me tell you something. The running back position is that type of position where you have guys next man up ready. I'm talking about a guy could come out of nowhere like a Terrell Davis. And next thing you know, he's a Hall of Famer that really didn't get an opportunity. If anybody has a scouting department that can find players that can do it immediately and have an impact, it's the Seahawks.
By the way, interesting, you mentioned Terrell Davis, 6th rounder. They're down to a 6th rounder. Travis Homer is their only running back.
Bring it home, Travis.
He's only got 8 carries, so we'll see. I'm sure they're going to find somebody, bring him up from practice squad, get him off the street, whatever. We'll see
good job, fans. You did a great job, 12.
Will you stop trolling them?
Yeah.
Can I get into the Sunday night game?
Arizona beat you.
Can I get onto the Sunday night game?
And you know ain't nobody care about the Cardinals.
But Lamar Jackson, that's 11 straight wins for that franchise. They lock up the #1 seed for the first time in franchise history. And you can see there's just one spot available in the AFC playoff dance. That's the 6th seed. We'll break that down in the next few minutes. But now, all of a sudden, all year long we were saying, okay, Ravens, Patriots, Ravens, Patriots. Well, now it's the Ravens that are on top. Is there a team out there that can head into Baltimore and prevent them from getting to Miami for the Super Bowl?
Yeah. I think a guy named Brady quarterbacks them.
Oh.
Why would you
You're
think I'm
still
going
on board?
Why wouldn't I be?
Have you watched their offense
Have you watched Brady and them?
this year, or you
Yes.
mean in playoffs past?
You're saying they're playing bad right now, right? What's their record? I got time.
Okay.
But
I
they playing
understand.
bad. They playing bad, but
They have 3 losses. They're 12
they playing bad.
I'm not saying they're playing bad.
no, I said they was playing bad. That's what the Americans saying. But they have 3 losses.
But look at who they're against. Baltimore,
Right?
Kansas City,
Yep.
Houston.
Right.
Those are the 3 other champions in the AFC divisions.
That's good.
Those are the teams they're going to run into in the playoffs.
And what you saying? They're gonna beat them twice? You really think Bill Belichick and Tom Brady and them are gonna let that happen?
Can anything stop the Baltimore train?
Say it again.
Can anything stop the Baltimore train? I mean,
Yes.
they run for 200 yards every game.
Tom Brady, Nam, and Julian Edelman. I mean, Edelman came to during the game with a shirt on and said, "Ain't nobody care." You see what I'm saying? Want me to run up there and kiss the TV right now?
Go ahead, you go for
That's
it.
what I'm trying to say. That's my dog. I love him. Ain't nobody care what they talking about on all these talk shows because they do what they do each and every week, and they will go to the Super Bowl. I said that. I ain't stutter.
Mark the tape. Mark the tape. My man just said it. We're on December 22nd. My man, I love it. I love the passion. But I just want to throw one.
I love me some Lamar, and I love me some Ingram. And you know how I feel about Ozzie Newsome, even though he don't supposed to be there, but I'm pretty sure he
left a nice parting gift.
Yeah.
The other side of the equation is the Browns now have missed the playoffs 17 straight years. Longest streak in the NFL. Odell Beckham Jr., we saw him throw the helmet after the failed 2-point conversion. Chopped it up with his head coach, Freddie Kitchens. A lot of people thought he was mad at him, maybe the play call. Odell, what happened here?
No, we was just talking
About the offense, I presume?
football. The refs making calls, and basically they're warning me that I have one more personal foul, whatever it is, and I'd be out the game, which, I thought was pretty stupid. That I got a personal foul for a celebration that I've done all year when it's not like a player was in front of me or anybody. It was like very unintentional. But it is what it is.
All right, Ian Rappaport says that 2020 Odell's coming back, according to sources.
He has a contract.
Well, but they could trade him.
Yeah, but why would you?
Well, what would you do to fix this? Because they did not reach anywhere close to their expectations. How do you fix this?
It's a problem going on there on the sidelines and at certain positions. I could tell you for a fact, it's not. I haven't talked to Jarvis or Odell about this, but I'm pretty sure they're not happy with the way this offense is being ran. Secondly, their head coach, and I don't blame it on coaches. I reiterate that, but it doesn't seem like he has a grasp on all these alpha males that he has on this offense. It's like they're all over the place. They're not on one accord, and that also starts at the quarterbacking position. He has to have a grasp on that as well.
Can Baker get better?
Yeah, he has to. Or he's not going to be starting. He has to.
Can Freddie Kitchens get better at what you need him to be?
I don't know that much about Freddie Kitchens. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. He kind of came out of nowhere and got thrusted in there and did it. And this thing is falling apart. We said that before the season was going to start.
You were on
man.
it. You were on it.
Yeah, this is what it is.
You upset me back then.
Defensively, it ain't like they just balling out either.
No, well, listen, their best player ended up hitting a kid with a helmet. And we haven't seen him.
But we can't keep putting it on one guy out.
No, I'm just saying.
One guy don't make this whole thing.
No, but he does
up.
make a difference. Even you'll admit.
They were sorry when he was there.
They were okay when he was there.
You
All
from
right,
Cleveland.
coming up.
You from Cleveland.
Boy, Thomas is unbelievable. And keep in mind, he was the 6th receiver taken in the 2016 draft.
Wow.
The 5 in front of him, Corey Coleman, Will Fuller, Josh Doxson, Laquan Treadwell, Sterling Shepard. Gulp. Anyway, so they got him, and Kamara started to come back.
Kamara's a dog.
Yeah. Those 2 guys are great. Jared Cook's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Are you worried a little bit about their offense,
I'm very worried. The reasons I sit still, because Sean Payton is a darn genius. Mm-hmm. Let's get that straight. Then you couple that with Drew Brees and what he brings to the table. But if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm sitting up here thinking, I got a receiver that has 45 receptions. And the next receiver on the team has 29 receptions. Where is the darn ball going? When I get off the bus, I'm going to double him. But at halftime, I'm going to double him. I'm going to double him, and he's not going to beat me. I'm not going to let this one man beat me like he's been doing for the entirety of the season. The next guy has 29 receptions. That's Ted Ginn. Now, Kamara has, I think he's around 78, 79, something like that. That's a lot of balls out of the backfield. But it's no way, and that bothers me as a team, as a guy who loves the darn Saints. Like, if they take this guy out of the equation, it's going to be tough, man.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. And as you go higher in the playoffs, you're playing against really good teams.
No question.
Oftentimes, really good defenses.
And Hines Ward, the former Steeler. Yeah, give me that Gatorade bad. The Steelers, they're no longer the 6th seed, but they're still in this thing. So the Titans, they win, they're in. The Steelers need a Titans loss and a Steelers win. The Raiders are still alive. That's right, with a Tennessee loss, a Pittsburgh loss, a Colts win, and a Raiders win, and they're punching their postseason ticket.
Ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world.
What, you counting them out?
Yep.
So there's only 2 teams alive, in your opinion,
yep,
for that 6th seed. Mm-hmm. Do you like one over the other, the Titans or the Steelers?
I like the Titans.
And that would be because Ryan Tannehill's infused some life?
Tannehill is balling, and Henry get back behind quarterback. He's something to deal with.
Yeah.
And they got help on the outsides, and I like the line. The defense is very sufficient, but they're just up and down. You just don't know what Tennessee Titan team you're going to get from week to week.
You know, over the last 6 or 7 weeks, though, ever since Tannehill got inserted in the starting lineup, they put up some serious points. They've been kind of fun to watch.
Yep.
Could you imagine Buffalo as a 5 seed and Tennessee as a 6 seed? That's not easy.
Not at
right?
all. Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
So you're buying.
I like them.
All right, just for 10 seconds, you can look at a camera 2 over here. Tell the Raiders fans what they have to look forward to next week.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So they're moving?
Look forward to moving to Vegas. Get that. Start packing.
So you're making friends with Seahawk fans?
Well, I'm telling
you're
the truth.
You're making friends with Raiders fans?
I'm a truth teller.
I know, and I appreciate
what
that.
What you want me to do?
Nothing.
I'm not going to wrap up a box. There ain't nothing in it. This is Christmas, baby. I'm trying to give you the truth.
Ho, 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 Sanders Claus. I love putting you in a bind here.
I'm used to it.
Next 5 years, Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson?
Ooh, that's tough. You know what? I'm known for playing defense in the pros, but in football in high school, I'm an offensive coordinator. So I'm looking at it from that perspective. Lamar, what he's doing right now is phenomenal. But you got to design that whole offense and get the pieces to fit for that thing to coincide with what Lamar's doing. Patrick Mahomes, I don't care what you bring out there, man. He's going to give you a shot to win this thing. Now, this year right here is Lamar's year. But over the 5, statistically as a quarterback, Mahomes.
Chance to win. I don't care about stats. Chance to win.
Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where yard line? You got to give me more than that. You can't just give me a chance to win.
You're building a team. You want to be the coach. You can pick the quarterback. You can design whatever you want. I'm giving you carte blanche here.
Yeah, but if it's just a quarterback, you got to understand with Lamar, it's a lot of pieces of the puzzle.
I know. They've done a great job building around him.
Great job. And Lamar's a dog. He's going to be the MVP. Cam is somewhere home like, yeah, I told you I did. Cam is under the crib dugging right now. Y'all gonna give me that 20 mil one way or another. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Greg Olson's been a very good player in this league for a long time, and a good citizen too. You okay with what he said?
I'm 100%. He kept it 100. I like it. He's not lying. He didn't lie one bit. They are, as an organization, as a team, they're failing right now. Consistently failing. There's no way you can start out the way they start out and end up like this. This is pathetic.
Is it just because it's one thing on top of the other? It's not just the quarterback situation. It's that they got rid of a longtime coach who's been a pillar in that community and has been very successful with this team.
Okay, now the coach, you lose games, coach got to go. I'm not going to blame the coach, but let me tell you something. This is the reason they got to go. I saw this earlier, and it don't make sense. Carolina Panthers, what have they not been known for? The whole since they existed. Defense,
yeah.
31st in the league.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
They got to go. 31st. Carolina, you could never tell me the Carolina Panthers have the 31st ranked defense in the NFL.
And I would agree with you. I think part of his frustration is there doesn't seem to be a plan right now, right? They don't know who's going to be under center. Like, do they have to draft somebody else? Do they try Will Greer out? They try Kyle Allen out.
It's a lot of teams don't know that. It's a lot of teams don't know that.
But that hasn't been their problem. They've had an identity.
That's the least of your worries.
Right, but they've had an identity. You would agree with that.
You got a quarterback that can do it. Two of them, Cam as well. You got a tight end that can do it. You got a couple receivers that's okay. You got a running back that can world. Okay,
right, he's great.
So what's the problem?
So the Niners, we've been feeling pretty good about them, but we watched the game together last night, and my man was not happy.
I was upset.
Why?
Because they had holes in the secondary that I didn't like it. Number one, when you tell me you're the number one secondary in the NFL and we come to see you live, I want to see you substantiate that, and it was not that. Oh, my goodness. I was like, come on, man. I wanted that. Richard, hey, Richard, why don't you just go travel, man, with the main guy, because you know you got a problem on the other side of the field on the corner position of one of the safeties. They got to do better in the playoffs. They're going to play against better teams with better receivers, better quarterbacks, and they got to be ready.
You know, weeks 1 through 10, they were holding teams to about 14 points per game. Since then, almost double that.
Well,
27
the
points
teams
per
are
game.
better. They played against better teams.
They're also banged up a little bit on defense. So if
Everybody's
they can get
banged up.
I know.
I don't want to hear that excuse this time of the year. Everybody's banged up. Matter of fact, my knee hurting right now.
Do we need a trainer?
Now my back hurting too.
Trainer! Can you give me one more block?
I got you.
Can you give
I
me
can
one?
suck it up and give you one more block.
I love it.